Hi there, I'm Judy. I'm the Hills Project Officer with Belfast Hills Partnership. A lovely job which is very seasonal. Just an idea of what we do all year. Firstly, from the spring through to the summer, I would start doing survey work. And this survey work is for priority habitats and priority species. So some of our species would be bats and badgers and newts and lizards. And then coming into the summer, it would be cryptic wood white, butterfly, that type of thing. And we're just monitoring, seeing how they're doing, and recording new sites for each of those. And then coming into the winter months, it's more office-based, with writing up surveys and looking at planning applications and responding to government documents, consultation documents, and doing some invasive species control. The best thing about my job, I must say I'm very lucky, is the variety. Every day I'm doing something different, and every season it's different. And it's a wonderful job because it's so practical and result based. And we just create a pond, a huge habitat. We create a wildflower meadow. We go and speak to people and encourage them to plant trees on their farm. It's all practical. It's not just writing dry reports, and that's what I really enjoy so much about it. It's so valuable. If I was asked what got me to this position of Hills Project Officer, it's probably started as a child, very keen in nature, always outdoors, and always keen to learn my plants. And that followed on from a couple of jobs working in the National Trust, which was lucky because everything was labelled, and I got a really good handle on the plants and their Latin names. And then I chose a career in landscape architecture, which is a sort of allied environmental career, and really enjoyed that, but always enjoyed more the rural side of the design of spaces rather than the urban side. And then I was lucky enough to get a job with an environmental charity called Groundwork Northern Ireland. And they worked very much with communities and bringing in the environment as a very important factor. And then that really led me on to the job I'm in at the minute, and I've been in for 6 years with Belfast Hills Partnership. I think if I've asked what sort of advice I would give to yourselves looking at the environmental sector for a career, it really is a case of get up there and get experience. And if that experience means you have to work voluntary, it's really important. We have so many of our volunteers go through as students and end up with jobs because they've put the time in, because they've been really enthusiastic and they've gone that extra mile. And that's so important, not only from your CV's point of view, but what you learn. You learn to work in teams, you learn to do habitat creation or survey work, and every little bit is important when you come to filling in an application form to show what you've done and your experience. And if you're not sure at this stage, it's even more important to try a whole lot of different sectors. It doesn't all need to be out in the field doing surveys. It can be doing GIS work or data statistics and so on within offices, and go out there and ask if you can help. I think that's what I would say. And hopefully there will be different opportunities if you're interested with Belfast Hills. Every summer, as I said, I go out and do survey work, and I do take people out, students out, anybody who's interested, and I'm very happy to do both webinars and training. We do ones on badgers and how we do badger surveys, or ones on seed collection for trees, that type of thing. And there's a huge number of free other training from CEDAR at the museum, Ulster Museum, or from joining groups like Belfast Naturals Field Club. So keep an eye out for those too. And as I say, on our website, and I'll be posting up what's happening as we come into our survey season. Go for it, and hopefully you'll get a career as enjoyable as mine.